Yes, this is A1. I am Troy Siple. Thank you so much for eavesdropping this week. This week, I have a guest from New Jersey, a great comedian, very hilarious. Met him at a Fairmount Tavern. Does a great showcase with a open mic to follow at the Fairmount Tavern called Joke Dog every second and fourth Thursday of the month. And baby, this is your month, honey baby. So here he is, Cody Wright. Well, shit,
we were having an amazing conversation.
We were
as soon as we hit record. It's
for an hour, yeah.
I think that was it. I think we were time to wrap.
We're wrapped up. This is great to see you.
You guys should have heard it.
Yeah. Well, let's start at the fucking top. How did comedy find you?
Jeez. I mean, I would get in trouble at school a lot and shit like that. Do weird stuff.
What kind of stuff?
I got my happy face turned over every single day of kindergarten.
Yeah.
So like I would do things like sometimes it wasn't even my I think I might have just been abused by my kindergarten teacher and I thought I was just a bad boy.
You remember her name? You don't have to say it. I'm just saying.
Miss Horner. Yeah, she's got to be dead.
I remember every teacher's name.
Oh yeah. I will tell their name on any podcast I get on. Yeah. Yeah, no, Mrs. Horner. If she's dead,
she damaged
her kids owe me fucking
damages. Yeah.
Or I was a shitty kid. I don't know. I mean, it very well could have been that.
That's up to the jury.
Like, yeah, we'll let the jury decide. Yeah. Where on the doll did he?
Yeah, show me on the.
And I just start blowing the doll.
Show me on the podcast where he touched you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would like. You know how like kindergarten has a bathroom inside the room?
Yeah.
So I was in the bathroom in there, and don't you think like usually when the teacher, like the class would leave, you would make sure that no one's in the fucking bathroom?
Sure.
So I leave the bathroom and the lights are off and everyone's gone. So I'm in kindergarten. I'm like, oh yes.
They went off to assembly. And
they went off the library.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And now you're fucking.
And I was just in the classroom.
Home alone.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I never really get to chill on the beanbag. So I was chilling on the beanbag, and then like a teacher from the other kindergarten class walked in, so I hid under the beanbag.
Yeah.
And when she walked around, I popped out and scared the shit out of her.
Shit.
And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know," because I had no idea.
What are
she's
you
like,
doing?
"Where's your class?" I'm like, "I don't know."
You're the adult here.
Yeah, I'm like, "You lost me."
Yeah.
And then like I got in trouble for skipping. Like I skipped class in kindergarten. I'm like, I think you just like fucked up on your job and blamed me, knowing that I would be like, "What?"
Did they take you to like the principal and stuff?
They just took me to the fucking library and they're like, "Look what we found." And they're like, "When you get back, you're flipping your happy face over." Yeah. Which means no recess, dude. I was just
bummer. I was gonna ask.
I didn't do recess an entire year.
You did. It's not your fault, dude. You're taking a wee.
Yeah, I know. And then they let's see. Oh yeah. So after that, I got put in pre-first.
Yeah.
Because I was bad.
As a result.
I mean, pretty much. They're like, he's too immature.
Oh no.
And I'm like, because you guys leave me in the bathroom, I gotta go. Also, you know, like whatever. I missed a year of recess, and that's the best recess. So I'm like, all right, I'll take pre-first. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm in no rush.
My mom held me back herself for a year.
Like,
I did 3
hold
years.
Hold on, son. You're like you're putting on your book bag. Like, I'll go kick his ass, mom. I'm like, no. We gotta hold him back.
I was a redshirt senior for preschool. Like I was I did 3 years of preschool. Yeah.
You sat
she
in
was
there.
Like, because I was like, I never wanted to like let go. Like, you know, like I never wanted to go out back then. Like I just wanted to stay home and like play with all my toys and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like,
I used to be the crier. Yeah. When my mom would drop me off.
Hell yeah.
In preschool.
That was me, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
I'm like, I hate this bitch. I don't.
Yeah. I don't want, she will damage me later, but I love this lady. Yeah. No.
I love my mom. She doesn't listen to this, so I can talk about her however I want. And just let people like, I think he hates his mom.
Yeah.
I like
no, I love my mom.
I love my mom, but I'll hate her too.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. She's my mom.
Yeah. It's life, mate. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you did pre-first?
It was pre-first.
What the fuck is the difference between kindergarten and pre-first?
It makes it worse.
It's like separating.
Yeah, instead of just like keeping me back, there was just like a class filled with fuck ups.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And it made me like, it's kind of like going to jail when you didn't like do anything that bad. And then like you're with a bunch of, like this one kid told me like, yo, you ever hear this word? Fuck. And I'm like, what's that? He's like, it's a compliment. You should tell it to the teacher. So I went up to the teacher and I was like, fuck. And I got in big trouble. And I just kept getting in like big trouble. As a kid. I think that's where my dog senses started. Like I became more of a dog, being named Cody, and then constantly being told I'm a good boy or a bad boy.
Shit stacked up.
Now I got fleas.
Yeah, like imprinted on, like
for real.
Your role.
Exactly.
Right? You know what I mean?
I'm starting to look back at that shit. I'm like,
look
at all you molded me.
Yeah.
Get your hands off, dude. Just let me go. Give me a shot at first grade. If I suck at first grade, let me be held back.
Right.
It's less noticeable.
Right.
Because like we had a choir. We like sang Hercules for like the other students.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Hercules.
I mean, you going from the Nutty Professor. Is that what you think we said?
Just clapping.
They made us put on
in fats.
Fat black suits. So that's when I got in bigger trouble for doing blackface.
It was my first cancellation, and it was
I got canceled from fucking first grade, dude.
So I had like, before you think I'm bragging, like let me explain.
Okay.
They put me in first grade or after first grade into gifted class. Ooh. So they would take us, like there was a certain amount of people in the grade, but they would take us from our regularly scheduled classes to this gifted class. So we studied ill shit, right? Whoa. It was sick. But it separated me in the opposite way. Oh. Like everyone, I got specs in third grade. Ooh. So like they were like, "Oh, the fucking smart boy." Like I never got like bullied, right? But I always felt like separate because of that. Yeah, it was in like, a way. It's nothing I did. Right. I wasn't trying to say I was smarter than it. This is the class they put me in.
You can imagine being a third grader like I'm smart.
I wasn't sitting there.
They're just guessing at that point. They're like,
fucking idiots.
We think we might have a guy here. Let's see if he knows some shit.
Right. So that in a way like made me feel less than like like even though it was a positive thing in my life, in like education and shit, whatever. Yeah. But I feel like back then it was almost it was like when you're younger, it was like almost frowned upon. Yeah, it's to be like smart. You had to be cool and funny and not smart.
Which was more important, but that's just like immediate gratification versus being smart and then eventually being rich and then getting all that pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of getting pussy in kindergarten, you gotta wait till later. Otherwise, you're a pervert. Yeah. You're a pedophile. Just a fucking weird. If you got pussy in high school, if you peaked in high school, you're a pedophile, dude.
I did not. Yeah, you are.
Not you. I'm just saying. If you peaked in high school, then good job. Yeah, probably a lot of fun. I would never say that to somebody's face.
I have some respect. Yeah.
No, because that's cool too. Because I mean, dude, you got all that jerking off you can do for the rest of your life. Like that's some good memories.
Yeah. So here we are, right? We're still ended up in the same spot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So you were saying?
At some point, this gets me in the stand up.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah. Part 4.
Yeah. Let's see. What? Yeah.
So school sent you on a track of like kind of setting you up as being like the naughty kid.
Yeah, and then eventually I found...
were you like the class clown?
Yeah, then I found the class clown, and it all was like, oh, well, that's like punishment reward. Yeah. And then I got that's like a weird training device to be like, listen, I put myself through a risk, and I'm probably going to pay for it, but on the other side is this tasty treat.
Yes.
It's a nice treat there. Yeah. That is addictive. Yeah. You don't know. I mean, it's because it's joy. It's you're collecting
pure
little joy from people in places where they don't want to do it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
This is probably why it was hard to make a transition into comedy without sounding like a tool, because you're like, oh, everyone's here for this. Yeah. Let me do it now.
You have to have that confidence going in, though.
You have to have like a confidence that you don't give a shit. Yeah. It's like.
And then have your life shattered. Yeah. Into molding you into a good comic.
Right. Yeah. Because there has to be some pain. Otherwise,
there's a transition.
Sweet. It's like Sour Patch of entertainment.
Exactly. Tart on the outside, sweet on the inside.
You say tart?
Tart.
Yeah, retarded on the outside.
Tart. And retarded.
You know.
Sweet and retarded. Yeah, that's me.
First they're sweet, then they're retarded as hell. Oh, that was something that happened in first grade. Yeah. There was this kid in our class. He went to a special class, but in the opposite of what happened to you. There's this kid, we didn't know that, like, you know, there's people that have different ways of being like a person.
Yeah.
Like he was autistic.
Kids are kids. You don't know what they are yet. Anything
that can kind of slide through the cracks.
Yeah.
I guess for the teachers it did somehow. And but I kind of like, I'm like, well, he's in our class.
Yeah.
I didn't bully him or anything. I would just do this thing. I would eat like Skittles for lunch, and then I'd like blow in his face, and he would always be like, "You had Skittles for lunch." I'm like, "You got it, dude."
Yeah.
But that's
you smell the rainbow.
That kind of sounds like bullying, but also like at the time I was in vacuum club, which is we would put the food on the ground and then eat it. So we were just doing gross shit.
Sure. Like, I used to lick the bottom of my shoe in kindergarten to make girls laugh. My Ninja Turtles Velcro shoes. Yeah, hell yeah.
How much dog shit? Like there's dog shit at the bottom
of it. All of the dog shit. Yeah.
You think that land you any? Were girls into it? Like,
I don't. They laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they laughed, and I got that little piece of joy.
Yeah, you're like, ooh,
from that dog shit in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fucking school, man.
Yeah, it gets. Yeah, going back down memory lanes is wild.
It is wild, dude.
So I would do like weird shit. Also, like when the bus was leaving, I'd hide behind the pillar.
Yeah.
Until it was driving off.
And be like,
and then I'd be like, and then I'd run after him like, oh, you forgot me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're the failure.
Still to this day, I'm like, why the fuck did you like? And it was like, how do you keep doing this almost every other day?
That's amazing.
And I'm like, I guess I just wanted attention and shit. So like that's when you start like, all right, there's just something here.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be solved with just not doing some sort of art or therapy.
Yeah.
And fuck therapy.
Yeah, for real. So let's do the art. Oh shit.
Yo.
You know how I said like you'll have to say something for me to remember something sometime? Mm-hmm. To even out the humble brag of me being in gifted class, I did ride the short bus.
Oh. Because of the gifted class?
No, they were not correlated. So like a normal school bus couldn't go over the bridge that I lived across.
You lived on a retarded island?
Yes. The island of misfit toys. Well,
also, by the way, I can save us. So we said retard quite a few times. We're not talking about the offensive term retard. No, we're talking about the musical term when you slow things down.
Yes.
It's
on piano music.
Yeah, my mom's a piano teacher. I hear her call the children retarded. Like, hey, stop being retarded. That's retard.
Yeah. Measure 4. There's a retard.
Yes.
Yeah. I love you, Cody.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
Fucking yeah, no, because So they couldn't go across like the bridge.
Yeah,
and like the top of my road. I wish this was video.
The way you're pointing, it seems like you live on a castle.
It looked like I was about to break out in song.
Oh, dude, a disco ball pops in.
The lights change. Fuck, I need a camera. So, the top of the road was in a different school district, so I don't know why I guess they can't like invade on other people's and go down.
I can just picture a bus on the top of like a peak of a mountain, just like, but both of the front wheels and the back wheels are just not touching. Yeah. And that's what happened. That's how they learned their lesson. The bus driver's like, oh jeez. All the kids to the front of the bus.
Yeah.
So we could hit that incline.
So my bus was a 6-inch lifted Wrangler. No, it was a straight up short bus.
Yeah.
But like, so Miss Pam, the fucking driver, Miss Pam would like have me like tend to the children.
Oh,
I shit you not. And this is from like 2nd grade through 5th grade, dude.
Really?
So, so I've worked in special needs, just didn't know it.
Wow.
Like, crazy, Miss Pam. What the fuck?
That's nuts.
She would have me like, like make sure like he's fiddling a lot. Make sure he's buckled. Like, dude, this is not good for you to do to me.
That must have been.
I look back at that now, like, well, that's fucking.
They hire bus like assistants for that.
Yeah, they didn't have that. I was in gifted class.
I think he has the
credentials.
He has the gifts to be able to take care.
The credits.
Dude,
Shit.
that's nuts.
Anyway,
dude, dude, a crazy thing happened out front of where I live with a short bus. I live in like a lake community.
Yeah.
Kings Grant.
Holla.
I'm in we have a neighborhood gang. We're called the Kings Grant Boys.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, how'd you think of it?
KGB, dude.
Yeah.
Go Russia.
That doesn't exist. No.
I actually have a pinky tat. It says KGB.
That's sick.
But I didn't.
love it.
But that was like I didn't know what the KGB actually was.
Yeah. It had no go. Yeah,
and now like back then it was like no one really it was like those days are over.
Yeah.
And now it's like
yeah, like oh boy.
I'm like don't let it. But I'm also thinking about just getting other KGB memorabilia tattoos and be like, no, it has nothing to do with that.
Nothing.
Dude.
You don't even. It's amazing.
Just be like, for some reason that I'm getting killed. Like I end up getting killed by the Russian CIA or joining it.
Get your pinky cut off.
On the machine, but I'm like, go way above Bert's story.
You work your way up.
Like,
through the ranks.
you were cool with the mafia. All right.
Yeah.
I was cool with the dudes that are like running Nazis. All
You're
right,
the
bro.
one. Yeah.
I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do.
I don't know. No one can be sure.
Whatever they up to.
Yeah.
But so
that's amazing. That's a sick tattoo. Yeah. Hello.
So outside of Kings Grant, there was a short bus crashed into another car and like got catapulted into the lake. It was like 30 feet in the lake and there was a bunch of kids on it. So like I was across the street at the CVS.
When you were a kid?
No, this is like... This was
recently?
It wasn't recent, but I wasn't a kid. I was like...
Gotcha.
I was like 20 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I run across and I like go in the lake because there's like all these kids on the bus. The dude's like passed out in the car. There's another car in there as well. I guess the one that crashed into it, and he's just passed out. I'm like he's fine.
Yeah.
Because I gotta get these kids. Like someone else was tending to him, and I was just like, oh, I don't know nurse shit. So someone else patch that guy up. I'll give piggyback rides to these guys.
Hell yeah.
To shore.
Yeah.
And it was fucking nuts.
What? So you did that shit?
Yeah.
How many kids?
It was like 5.
Oh my gosh.
There's other people helping me.
That's amazing.
I only had to do one piggyback ride.
Yeah. But dude, you fucking chipped in. That's fucking amazing, dude.
It was just wild because like I just walked out of a CVS and just was talking to this like really hot girl I used to work at Outback when I got my first DUI. I had a crush on her.
That's where you get your first DUI.
That's definitely where you get your first.
That's what you go for.
Dude, it was basically, I got fired from Outback because of that DUI. I got 5 other people fired from Outback that night. I'll get into that.
That's a challenge.
I'll get into that a little bit though. Yeah, so I was talking to her, who she worked at the Outback, and she's smoke show. So like, I got to like kind of look like a hero.
Slide in front of her. Yeah, slide in the DMs in IRL.
Yeah, she was married, but I was still like,
but
she
saw it.
Yeah, but
she felt it.
She was probably
and
just,
you know it.
For some reason, I like to think that sometimes girls just like have like masturbation moments, like dudes, where like, well, that was cool. I'm
going through the Rolodex.
Yeah. They probably do too. They're just polite and don't tell.
Yeah, they got their own spank bank.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Come on,
just slap. It's a slap.
Dude, that's crazy. You saved a fucking child.
I mean, it was 5 feet of water. He was fine.
Yeah, but like shit, you probably made his day. Like that dude gave me.
Yeah, I mean,
you probably gave him some solace that night.
It was probably like. Thank God I didn't have to walk through a disgusting lake.
No, dude, that's something. That's something for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him on my podcast soon.
Yeah. He's a investment banker now. Yeah.
I've been getting people on my podcast that went through trauma.
Yeah,
so that's my new thing.
Yeah.
And we dress as Forrest Gump while we do it. He'll just I'll have him on the podcast. He won't say anything. I'll give him a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
He could just
chow down. Say life is like this.
He could just chow down and I'll just tell stories about Kings and he's just not paying attention.
Like when you join the Black Panthers.
Yeah. I wanted to remake Forrest Gump so that like different scenes are different. Like if he's just comes, like that's his thing. He just comes all the time too quick in every scene. So like he just goes into the Black Panther party. He goes, sorry, I ruined your Black Panther party.
I like
just
it.
the scenes like I think I ruined your roommate's bathrobe.
Or like you could do like what, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Like Samuel L. Jackson. Like check out the Big Bang on Brett.
AI, we're not too far away. All I gotta do,
dude,
is
that's
type that
be
into
thing.
something.
Yeah,
you're about to, dude, people are against it, and it's scary. But that, like, you just make your own TV shows like that.
I ride with it. I don't think it should take over Hollywood. I don't think these fucking producer types should be able to like
just compete with them. Whatever.
Yeah,
it's the same as dildos.
Yeah, I've heard like
it's happened again.
Write better is one argument. But
write shit that
no,
they
I
can't.
definitely don't want it to take any jobs away from creative people in a field that would love to make money in. You know what I mean? But like, dude, it can do some sick shit. Like, you have to ride the wave too. You know?
Well, that is
like
what,
no one wanted to
ha-
fucking like get rid of their horses when T-Bird came out.
I think about that all the
like,
time now. It's just like the people that
or the Model T, not the T-Bird. Jesus,
the T-top's down. My buddy's got a Firebird.
Yeah, sick.
T-Bird.
How about an IROC? Anybody got an IROC?
Not that I know.
No. Good.
It's for the best.
Anyway,
that's how I keep it. Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit.
We were climbing up the road. We got to short buses.
Dude.
Saving people. So
that was like high school for you.
Yeah, it was like right out of high school.
Yeah. Sick. So what did you went to school for?
So
like,
I was going to BCC first.
Okay.
Which was just community college.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I got my first DUI. And that's when I was like, well, can't drive to school.
Outback.
Yeah, at Outback.
Yeah. So what happened there?
So I was working at Outback as a busboy, and I was friends with everybody that worked there. Like,
as you do.
Like when you're at a restaurant, everyone starts drinking.
So many of those jobs.
Yeah, you're just like, all right, we're getting fucked up together. Cool.
Hell yeah.
So like they all had work later, but like at 12, we're like, yo, let's play baseball down the street and we'll drink. And then whoever's got work, go in the work and whatever. I got drunk, and when I don't like, stopping. So like, I'm like, yo, so while you guys are at work, I'll get a 30. Wait outside, you guys come out
and
chug a beer, run back into work.
Yeah.
And so that was happening.
That's how my wheels turned.
And that was, for
better or for worse. Mostly for worse.
The wheels should never have turned that night.
Yes, mostly for worse. Yeah.
The actual wheels of a car should not have turned that night. But
the wheels of the short bus.
Yeah. They go round and round.
Yeah. Round and round.
And they go splish splash sometimes. So that was all fine and dandy though, because beers are beers. But what happened was the first set of cooks got off.
Yeah. So it's like a 2-shift restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were drinking Grey Goose. So I'm like, let me get some
so
of
you
that.
Graduated.
Yeah. I'm a big boy now.
Yeah.
I'm
and
like,
what?
I like
straight? Like what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was chasing,
and what?
Chasing it with a Bud Light.
And what?
With the transvestite light.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at one point, I was like, "Oh, I'll go get cigarettes." Like I took an order of everybody.
Were you just milling about? Not milling, but like chilling in the whip, like
I was like
around work.
Dude, I was
whole day?
I was tailgating outside of where I work in the back parking lot, so like no one, like,
so like
the camera couldn't see me or whatever. The managers couldn't see me.
Cool? Were your managers cool? At least the assistant.
They were cool about
because usually like at least the assistants will blaze up and drink with you, but like
oh no, they
not
didn't.
The GM.
They didn't want you like doing it while you're working.
It depends who. Yeah.
If you're working, then they'd have a problem with it. Unless you're just high and you're a busboy and you're just doing your job, they're not gonna say shit. But if you're
your day off,
dude, my
DO, you can JO.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the rules.
Yeah.
That's what they tell you in the job interview.
Yeah, it's in the corporate handbook.
Hey, listen, you can jerk off, just don't jerk me off, right, pal?
Indeed.
And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's how I get promoted.
Change my whole lifestyle.
Yeah, dude, that's always how I get my promotions. But so like, I got a variety of people. Like, I got hostess drunk, I got a bartender drunk, and I got a dishwasher drunk.
Sure.
And everything in between. while this is going, like they would run
like
out.
active
They were on the job.
Yeah. When you say their job, it's not that that's what they do. It's what they were doing at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're all hammered. Like the dishwasher dropped a stack of dishes.
Shit. Oh no.
And like was like, oh sorry, I'm drunk, and like said it as if that was like the excuse, like, oh, don't worry, I wouldn't have usually done that.
Did I do that? I'm wasted.
Yeah.
Oh,
At this point, I'm already on the road.
Yeah.
I had gotten the order. I went to Wawa. I made it to Wawa.
Yeah.
And I was on my way back, and on the road,
There's one near anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Around here.
So it was like not even 3 miles away. I get it. I'm on my way back. The road that I'm supposed to be on is a straight shot, and then I'll make a left into Outback. The road I was on has a tree at some point.
Yeah.
So I think I was like actually grabbing another beer for whatever reason. At this point, I'm super. I don't really remember. I'm Superman, dude. And next thing I know, like it's just crunch, and I pass out for a little bit, and I wake up. Like
Did you like white out or black out? Like,
it was almost like actually.
Does that make sense?
It was neither. It was almost like now I'm here.
Got it.
Like I just all of a sudden
like
was
just
getting
missing time.
Yeah, time was just gone.
Like you got abducted.
And like, yeah, I gashed my eyelid open so like you could see the eyeball.
Sick.
Because like because I was only going 35 miles per hour, but I went around a tree
fast enough to,
and I didn't touch the brake.
Right.
You know, because I wanted to have another beer to match this DUI.
Yeah.
Let's really do it.
The dude abides.
Yeah. I think earlier that day too, I was even saying, I'm like, I'm the best drunk driver there is. That's always what
that went through my head way too many times in my previous life.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude. It's a shame.
You can't have that thought.
Yeah.
That's when it's game over.
Yeah.
If you thought that,
I've got 5 minutes on it. Come and see me sometime.
Come see him live.
Yeah, no.
So, I wake up, blood down the windshield, down like the side of my car. I could roll down the window and I could slap the tree. That's how far
Slap
in it is.
the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Slap the bat. Yeah, actually, the airbag is fucking my lungs up because it just puts out.
So what's
all
that like? I've never crashed. Like I never had an airbag. Hit an airbag.
It's like the next, like your lungs. It's like fiberglass.
Is that when you flashed out?
Yeah. So I don't like know, but and that's what gashed my eye open.
Did you have specs on?
Nah. So it was just like the.
So
like
it would have been worse.
Yeah.
Probably.
I probably would have died if I didn't have an airbag, I guess.
Or been blind.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
No, I think maybe the airbag itself was the thing that gashed me.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, that does
the
happen.
next day I could like
speed.
I just couldn't like breathe the next day. Right, I was like that sucks. But
did you break anything?
Nah, I was fine. Just had a fucking weird eye gash for a while, and it was kind of cool.
The cops come.
Oh yeah. So like I wake up to my phone ringing on my lap, and I answer. I'm like, it's Connor, the dishwasher at Outback. I'm like, yo, dude.
The dude who said who blew up the spot.
That dropped all the plates. At this point, I guess he must have just have done that because he calls me like, yo, I just got fired. Where are you? I'm like, dude, you gotta get me. Like I just crashed my car. I'm definitely gonna get a DUI.
He got himself fired. But
yeah.
Go ahead.
Right.
Continue.
Yeah, for sure. They all did. Like that didn't do anything, but it was just like a chain reaction around this.
Kind of hilarious.
Around this DUI, because like when they figured out that I got DUI, they just ended up firing everybody else.
Yeah.
Like the one dude was like a bartender there for like 10 years too. And they're like,
damn.
I'm not gonna say his name. Teddy. You guys know Teddy?
Yeah. Fuck you, Teddy. No. Love you, Teddy.
Yeah. But
I don't know Teddy.
So he calls. He's like, where are you? I'm like, I don't fucking know. This is before iPhones. So someone walks up because they heard me crash.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you're all right? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to drive off. They're like, there's no way you could drive. Your car's totaled.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, well, where? I gave him the phone. And I guess he talked to my buddy Connor, told him where I was at. And then he's like, don't worry, we're going to call the cops. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, I've an empty 30, a full 30, or like a half a 30 littered throughout my car. They take like, so when they come up to the car, they're like, all right, what the fuck? I'm like, there's a baby deer.
Yeah.
I like swerve it out of the way.
I saved baby.
I saved the baby. Like, what about all those beer cans? I'm like, I was doing a thing.
Yeah. I was going somewhere.
Other people were fucking involved.
Yeah.
Wasn't mine.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, well, just come out and do the breathalyzer or do a sobriety test.
Yeah.
Connor pulls up to the scene of the crime, drunk. and gets out. Gets out like it's in like a neighborhood. So at this point I have an audience. I have fucking like 10 people outside of their homes watching me pass or fail.
Daylight, right?
It's nighttime now.
Okay.
It got into night.
Oh shit.
It got into night.
Oh shit. Are there like street lights? Like people could see you?
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah. Well, they also just like have
Also
like three other cops with like spotlights on me, you know?
Yeah.
And my car
So neighbors are coming out.
Oh yeah, they're
in
watching.
this hood.
Yeah,
in this
and
neighborhood.
Connor rolls up and gets out of the car. He's like, "What's going on here?" He's like, "Some piece of shit was drinking and driving." And Connor's like, "Oh yeah, what a piece of shit!" And he just has to watch me.
Fuck you,
so
Connor.
He just watches like while everyone roots against me, and he's rooting for me. And he's like, it's like an away game, you know. And so I do the straight line on the way there, and he's like, you were doing great. Thank God he was there. Cause like I have like black in, black out memory of it. He I nail it on the way down, but on the way back, like when I was like 4 years old, I used to always like love Michael Jackson, and I would dance to him.
Okay, so that's fucking weird because I did too.
Yeah.
My mom had all this shit on vinyl.
Yeah, same, dude.
And I would dance to it. Ask my fucking wife, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would skip the record. I would be dancing. Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It's totally
Were we split at birth?
Totally
it doesn't look like it, but
Terry's totally serendipitous, dude.
It's super serendipitous.
No, so
Ice teas, super thick.
Yeah. It's so funny.
We're being silly.
Yeah, man, we're having a goofy time.
Hell yeah.
It's a serendipitous time.
Yeah, it's super serial.
So, dude, like that was in my core memory of like that, and then not only that, but like for my Mr. Cherokee, like is like a competition, like this dumb competition where dudes are like do a talent show basically. I'm like, I deserve more pussy. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna get some more pussy.
I'm gonna go get it.
I'm gonna go get some more pussy, please.
Yeah.
And my talent, I learned how to do the moonwalk and shit. And
hell yeah.
And I fucking had the whole Billie Jean setup, the glove and everything, the hat.
Yeah.
And I fucking
sequins and shit.
Oh yeah. I still got it, dude. I still got it, dude.
Bro.
And it worked, dude. I hooked up with. I never got pussy from it, but I did. I got a lot of blowjobs. That's the only. That's where my.
I never got a blowjob.
I got 9 blowjobs before I had sex once.
Yeah, I've never gotten a blowjob. That's what? All. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was like, dude,
I felt like in a weird position.
The way I left it.
I'm like, do I have to blow you? You're like, oh, come on, man.
No, I'm kidding. I meant off like learning to dance from MJ. Yeah. I don't think he did either. Well, no, he did actually. But.
Yeah. Well, it depends how you look at it or who you believe. You know, they're always coming after us whites.
Yeah. Don't get me stuck. Yeah.
So, so like that's in my memory, and when I go and like you have to turn around, like when you get to the line and walk back.
Sure.
But I'm thinking like I have an audience.
Been there 3 times.
Yeah. I'm like blacked out ish, and I'm like coming in. I'm like, and the lights are on me. It reminded me of Mr. Cherokee.
Do you remember this?
I remember this.
Really?
Like I remember this part, and I did a Michael Jackson spin. And I did it, and not only do I remember this, but I have my buddy Connor confirming everything. Did a Michael Jackson spin?
He showed up the paparazzi motherfucker. Yeah,
and nailed it. Yeah. And then started moonwalking, and then like turned around and just started falling all over the place, basically.
Oh, you lost it.
In my head,
probably because
the spin. I was spinning. Oh yeah, I was fucking. But like in my head, I'm like, I'm nailing this, dude. I just like obviously he's not gonna put someone in handcuffs after he can't be drunk and also doing the moonwalk. That's fucking nuts.
No, that's Reno 911.
Yeah, as soon as I was done, dude, they put me in handcuffs, and I was like, what? I fucking nailed that, dude. Yeah. And then I started crying.
I thought this was America.
I started crying, and I was like, oh man. Then I started like manically laughing. They're like, what's so funny? And I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a sweet bit someday. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be, this is before I did stand up or anything too. Yeah. So this is also part of how we got into it. Yeah. That's because like, I'm like, well now I got, because like that's how I got my parents to laugh later that night after they picked me up. I was like,
you got them to laugh that night, son? It took me months.
Yeah, no, I was just like, yeah.
Dude, because that phone call, how horrible is that phone call?
They did it for me. For like, because I was I was spitting blood jail.
I've called my parents 3 times to tell them to come pick me up from the cops.
I always get
as an adult.
I get somebody else.
It's so horrible.
Yeah,
I'm not that person anymore.
I get back and I'm like, got some news for you.
Yeah, dude.
It's tough.
Dude, the
next morning, my mom did like come in the room and made me cry. She's like, you're a piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking
like,
right.
You need to assess yourself, son.
Yeah, like I'm not having a good time.
Been there, man. Been there, dude. But I remember sitting in handcuffs in the downtown police station, watching basically they were watching the it wasn't an assassination. They just killed the motherfucker of Saddam Hussein.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the 3. Yeah. That'll become a bit one day. Yeah. I was like all I could think of was like, well, it could be worse.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Well, punchline given away.
That's actually kind of that's actually kind of nice though. They should have stuff like that.
Yeah, like watch dictators die while you're like, going through the worst shit of your own life.
Hey man, you're down a slippery slope here.
Yeah. You don't want to. That actually was fucking quite educational. Yeah. Now that in hindsight. Yeah.
What kind of were you like ever? Were you like cool with the cops or were you a dick?
No, I was always good with them. I'd like to think anyway. Yeah. I've always been very respectful.
Even when hammered,
never belligerent. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm a by all. Well, not all things considered. Not every time, but most of the time, if there's a cop involved, I'm gonna be a nice guy. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. On hindsight, that's what I should have done as well. But
you were not so.
Nah. As soon as they put handcuffs on me, I was not friends with them. Dude.
No. Once they got me, I knew they got me. It kind of like whatever state I was in, it kind of shook me up.
The second one, I was right next to my house, so I was like, dude, I even pulled over before you put on your lights because I hit wet leaves. I knew you were gonna pull me over. I'm not that drunk.
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, I gelled my hair to go as a cop today, so you're going. I'm like, so I made him bad cop and I made the other one good cop.
Yeah.
Had them battling each other.
That's tough.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta be. But yeah, if I was like cool with him. Like that one was a dickhead. The other ones I was just so belligerently drunk.
Yeah, like it always snapped me out. Like the one time I was going to buy Coke, which I don't like. I've done like less than. Man, I can't believe I said that on my own podcast. The first one. I was working as an overnight baker. Fuck it, here it is.
Yeah.
I was working as an overnight bread baker for Atlanta Bread Company, which is like was a chain, and there was a bar across.
Okay.
That was open till 2.
Oh, sick.
So I was the overnight baker, had my code, worked by myself in this restaurant, daytime restaurant.
That's
nice. Like it's exactly like Panera.
That is
now.
Right.
I baked all the bread, made all the pastries and everything, got my shit done, but
that sounds like a fantastic job.
I figured out a system where I could fucking nail it every night and go to the bar at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's you're a genius. I mean, until the
DUI.
Yeah.
So I was going to buy Coke.
Right.
Which is crazy because like that's not me. Like I've done it like maybe like total a dozen times, which is probably way more than most people, but like
baker's dozen.
Way less than some people.
Yeah, no.
Over 40 years. Like
right, that's a controlled substance.
Yeah.
For years you've controlled that substance in your
controlled substance.
Yeah.
But I was happy. I was like, and my joke in my bit now is like dress for the job you want. So I drove 90 down the highway to get the Coke. Yeah.
That's how they pulled you over.
My shit. Yeah,
pulled you over going 90.
Yeah, in Exton, like right off. Like I was getting on the ramp.
Yeah.
And dude was sitting on the ramp. Did not pay attention. Had my music,
Yeah, flying.
Yeah, but I was cool with them once they put me over every time. Yeah.
They're kind of nice too until you're like.
If you cooperate, they're cool. Like and also like. I hate to say it, but like it's fucking like a white guy. Like it's a shame that they're like that, but it was fucking.
Yeah.
It was cake.
If you,
I have to say, I'm just being honest. It was fucking cake. I didn't have like any trouble with the cops.
Yeah.
Like once I knew they popped me,
right.
I let it go, let go, let God. No, no.
Yeah, I mean, they might have thought you were black,
dude.
And they were like, he's on.
A lot of people think I'm ethnically ambiguous in certain ways. Like,
it was like a weird, like it was you were 10.
But I think my license probably says
says white.
Yeah, yeah.
Says do not hurt.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know,
what area? Yeah, I mean, what area was it? 'Cause that's like.
The first one was out here. Yeah, it was out here.
Dude, there's some fucked up. I went to like the idea that hopefully this guy's no longer a cop. He was a Pennsauken cop, but I think I was at the New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
That was lame as hell, and just like 5 people showed up, and I was trying to hook up with this one girl, and I dragged my friends to, but like at some point, like at like 12, like after 12, this dude shows up, and he's a cop. He's jacked, and he like. Runs over the curb, is like black, like crazy drunk, dude.
In his civilian car?
Yeah, in a civilian car. And then, dude, he's like immediately just aggressive as shit, like just a fucking dickhead. I'm like, why is he here?
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Who the fuck knows this guy?
Right.
And then he gets real handsy with some girl. And like the girl I'm talking to is like saying stuff to him. I'm like, I don't. He's gonna fucking kill me, and then call the cops and say that because he told me that he could do. He's like, I could do whatever I want, dude. I hate black. And he was like saying like
you could see
he
it
hates
in his
black
eyes.
people. I'm like, this guy's
no.
This guy's the worst. Yeah. This guy's not great.
What the fuck? He came in hot,
dude, real hot. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then like, I think I ended up sleeping in my car with her, which so it worked out, but
yeah.
But like I don't know what like I think her friend was like no I like it.
the aggressive.
I guess, dude. I guess she's like a Reddit. Fans. She's like a Reddit page.
Yeah, she's like some fan fiction.
I guess
some disturbing shit.
Yeah, it was fucking.
She likes that Army Hammer.
I'm like, I'm not gonna come to any more parties here.
She wants
dude.
That.
Like, yeah, dude. Like, she set it up like it was gonna be a party, and it ended up just being in like her garage. With like only 3
as
other
adults,
yeah, like only 3. Yeah, this is like after. It's
it's
like
after parents' cribs.
Well, no, so it was, but she's I think living like her mom lived with her. Okay, because I was gonna say like her mom was like it was Gilbert Grape House.
Yeah.
Like big old mom
like couldn't leave.
And autistic son Leo.
Like exactly. Oh my god.
Yeah, DiCaprio was in the room.
Yeah,
he was.
I want to go up there.
Yeah. Dude, it was So it was an interesting way to bring in the new year.
I want to smoke some weed, Gilbert.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, you don't.
I want to party in the garage.
The guy's like, "You got any fucking drugs in here?"
Where did he come from?
I guess he was at like. I don't know, like I couldn't tell you. I guess that.
But he wasn't in a squad car a lot.
No, he wasn't like. So he wasn't working. He was just probably like fucking trying to like this girl. I guess hit him up. That was there.
That's fucking.
Which I think she also was like part black.
Which is weird.
So maybe he's a really good guy.
Yeah. Who knows?
No, this guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah, 100% an asshole.
Hopefully he is no longer a troop or whatever.
I hope
he was.
so. I hope he. Yeah. Whatever.
Fuck that guy, dude.
So stand up.
Yeah. So.
So what like made you do comedy in the first place? Like, did you write jokes? When's the first time you wrote down a joke?
Like, I think I was writing stuff down like when I started college.
Okay.
I didn't have anywhere to perform yet or anything, but then when I got that DUI, I couldn't go to BCC anymore because I was like hitching rides and it was annoying. So I was able to transfer to Stockton. They were just like, yeah, whatever.
We'll take you.
They didn't tell you that like half of your credits go through, and they're like, yeah, you're still going for it.
Oh yeah, so you still got.
They fucking got me, but whatever. Like I didn't have a choice anyway. I needed to go to a school where I could walk to class. I mean, I should have just not have gone to school looking back, but at the time, gotta go to school.
I did. Yeah.
But so when I was at Stockton, it's like 15 minutes away from AC, and I found I was still writing stuff and wanted to do it. Found this open mic called the Boneyard across the street from Caesars.
Okay.
And
sounds great.
I went there. There was no one besides the bartender in the bar.
Wow.
And so I was just like, and like the bar back or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Not even someone running the mic?
no.
What?
They had all the equipment set
They're
up.
like, it's up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm just like drinking at the bar with her. Like, she's just like this tatted lady. She's good looking. I'm like, I love her. She's just smoking weed at the bar. I'm like, this is interesting.
Party.
And she's like, and then eventually they found out that I was there to do the like mic. Like, oh, you want to go up? I'm like, I'm not doing that in front of just you guys. Like, that's insane.
Party of 2.
Yeah. But then like a group of 8 came in, and I was still talking to them. Like, well, do you want to go up now? I'm like, all right, yeah, sure, I'll do it. A lot of bestiality stuff.
Sure.
I was pumped up afterwards. I'm like, yeah, and they're like, they were like, that was great, but also I like looking back at it because I was like getting like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna like do this. Like, why don't you work on it for a little bit longer? I was like, nah, dude, ready now.
No, let's
what and done, dude. Let's go. I have that mentality. Like, you reach a level, you're like, I'm the best ever, and then like you get blindsided by the reality.
It does, and that's good.
You need it.
That's how you grow.
Of course.
Yeah.
Some people don't get that knocked down very quickly.
I've seen it at the open mics.
Yeah. And then when it does happen to them, it's
brutal.
You know, you never.
Yeah.
You just.
There's people that can't read a room. There's people that just don't hear what they're saying back to themselves. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they're just. It's like there's 2 people on stage at the same time.
Yeah.
That's when I know I'm bombing.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to myself, like, this fucking joke sucks.
Yeah.
And the other one's like, shut up. I'm trying to do it. Like, I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't deliver it.
Yeah. But it comes
when the
out.
other one's like I'm just getting heckled.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm just getting heckled in my own brain.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then you're editing your stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're deleting half your material.
Right. You're not doing the funny face act out.
Yeah. Then you lose the act out. I usually just lose my place and give up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst, dude. Losing your spot, like that. Like, you look into the light and you're like, are you forgetting your stuff right now?
Yeah.
And then you say it out loud. You're like, why the fuck would you say that?
Why did I acknowledge it?
Me and Rusty were just talking about that the other day.
You can leave spaces.
Yeah. It's just like your brain just like takes something and hides it from you.
It's like I'm looking for stuff, but I found the wrong shit. Like, I could point anything else right now out.
Right.
Other than I'm fucking up immensely.
My friend Brittany Johan compared it to like in the SpongeBob episode when everything's on fire. He's like, we forgot his name.
Yeah. That's perfect.
What do we got? All I know is fine dining and breathing. When you get fine dining and breathing brain on stage, it's so fucked, dude.
It's the weakest.
Because like you think like, all right, let me just be real. I'll tell them, and then they're like, oh no, are you gonna be okay? Like, and then it's almost like when a child will cry because their parent looks worried because they just hurt themselves.
Yeah,
it's like you would have been fine if like
if nobody. Yeah.
There was like a little hiccup. And I was like, is everyone cool?
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right.
And then you get reported to child service.
Yeah, man.
Ain't that just the way?
If I had a nickel. I'd have a few nickels.
To rub together. So how to go after that? Like,
so after that, I got on the open mic at Helium, and I wore shorts on stage. Had no idea that was a thing.
That was not a thing.
Yeah, that was like a bad thing. I did all right. Didn't do like crazy good or anything, but like I got laughs, and I was like, that was cool.
Yeah.
I met Lump Hamilton, who's like in charge of Philly comedy for the most part.
Sure.
And he pointed me in all the Facebook directions of where mics are, and then like
so
all I knew was that one, because I kept going to that mic for like a while.
Yeah.
And then I think I even saw Sidney Gant practicing, like this is years and years ago, like practicing his Philly's Funniest at that mic. And then I saw him at the show, like I guess it was like the finals or whatever. I saw him like, oh shit, wait, what is this? I'm so confused. Like I didn't know the dynamics of who's where.
Who's who, yeah.
Like,
sure.
You're on the big show, and then you realize like, oh, anyone can sign up.
Yeah.
But there are really good comedians that also
crossover
are in there.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
But and then I went to this bar in Pennsauken called Bobby Ray's Tavern.
Okay.
And they had an open mic there, and there's like a bunch of people I met dude, then that was like the South Jersey scene.
Yeah.
Then I found the tap room.
Yeah.
There's more people there. So like I started a mic at the Flying W.
Mm-hmm.
No one went to it. People who went to it were like, this rules. I'm never coming back. People would come back. It was like the same 9 people. But sometimes, dude, I done shows. There was just like 3 people there.
Yeah.
But
you do your shit.
Yeah, that's fine. You fucking practice in there. There's karaoke in the other room. There's an autistic kid that goes by the name Elvis that sings karaoke in the next room and dresses like Elvis.
Hell yeah.
And he rocks out, dude.
Yeah.
He started doing stand-up, actually.
That's amazing.
But his dad forbid him to do it because he thought that we were laughing at him, not with him. But he was roasting me. Like, he get on stage like, my name's Cody, I have curly hair. Blah. And I was like, fucking, that's good. That's pretty good, dude. Yeah. And so his dad wouldn't let him, but he would come up to me and have like a note and give it to me, and I couldn't read it. I would be like, I can't read what does it say? He's like it basically was saying like, yo, like tap me on the shoulder when it's my turn to come up. I'm gonna go do my set real quick and I'll bounce back. I'm like, yo, this dude is a comedian. Yeah, this guy
that's awesome.
Dude, it was nuts. He had like all of his friends there for I guess maybe his birthday, and they're all like autistic and shit. But they're all drinking at the bar. Yeah. And like I walked by and there was no one else but them at the bar. And it was kind of like when you see all the dogs playing poker. You're like, oh, you don't get the like. Look at that, dude. That's sick.
Observation.
Yeah, and I was like, this is interesting. The one dude's like just chugging.
What's that conversation?
I didn't want to eavesdrop. I wanted them to have it for themselves.
Sure,
but yeah,
sure.
I
Leave
couldn't.
the secret garden.
Yeah, I will know. So I was walking to the bathroom and one of them followed me, and there's 2 urinals and then a stall next to it. He puts his beard down. He looks at my dick. I'm like, that's weird. But, you know, whatever. You know, I'm not going to... Whatever, dude. What are we going to do?
We're all guys.
Yeah, we're all having fun. But then he puts his foot, like, in the urinal and hikes himself up by the stall and just looks in to see
dog. Oh, no.
Taking a shit in there. And I'm like, okay, this guy's had enough, dude. This guy's cut off.
That's the thing. He's partying, so it's just a drunk guy, like now.
But he left, and then the guy got out. I was like, well, what the fuck? I'm like, that wasn't me.
Yeah, you can't pin this on me.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not going to tell on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this guy just thinks that I'm like looking at people poop. Yeah. He's like a regular at the W. Like, this guy's weird.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, the W is a legendary spot.
Where is that?
It's in Medford of Marlton. Yeah.
Okay.
It's an airport as well. So like, there's been
that's the spot that was like a motel.
Yeah, it's a motel.
Airport. It's like multi.
Yeah,
it's like the Ozark.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude. That's this. Yeah, I was there this past week, and then 2 other people said the same thing. And there was a girl.
Seriously?
Yeah, there was a girl that looks
completely.
Yeah, there was a girl that looks exactly like the mom in it or whatever there. And
does everything look very blue when you're there too?
Oh yes,
just like
it's very blue out. Yeah, it's very blue
filter. Yeah,
dude, for sure. Actually, actually, that might be where it's shot. Now I'm thinking about it. I think there's some dude. It's so easy to steal a plane if you like. They don't have a fence.
It's insane.
They don't have a fence to stop me from going in there.
You could just sneak in at night. You know,
if you knew how to fly a plane and had some keys, hit up the W. They're selling it soon, so you only have a little bit of time.
Official ad. Yeah. You said Callahan got jacked there?
Oh yeah, Dan.
Poor Dan.
Dude,
what the fuck?
I felt so bad. Yeah, he I guess someone took his clothes.
Right?
Yeah, we were just at the bar. Like you could see where his pants were, so we thought at first maybe it was like custodian picked it up.
Yeah.
No,
someone jacked your shit. Some Jersey guys. Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
But this is weird because this is like a hickish area.
Yeah.
More so. So it's like, who's stealing? Like, they're like, I think he was just like, these are my pants. I think it might have just been, and then he's like, I got keys.
Yeah. Oh.
Dan was wearing.
I should say his car keys were in it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He were in his pocket. So he was like, yo, just like, he's like, just watch my car.
Yeah.
All right.
Mother.
Then I left, and then the next day I went back to get my truck, and I'm like, all right, it's still there. He's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but that shit sucks, dude. Like when your car's just stranded, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And that's like a half hour away from his house too. Yeah. So like going back and forth.
That's
every time anybody goes there, they always something is broken or lost. Like my ex-girlfriend, like We couldn't find her phone the next day anywhere.
What the hell?
And she's
it's like a curse on that.
Yeah.
place.
She's like, I think it's in the pool. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Why are you just having that thought now? Like, it's either definitely in the pool.
Yeah.
Or why are we looking for it?
Yeah.
I hopped the fence. They were closed, so like I went there and I hopped the fence and I look into the pool. It's just at the bottom of the pool, and I'm like, all right. So I had to go into the pool, grab it. I'm just like,
deep dive it.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I don't know how you lose your phone in a pool and then figure it out the next day.
Yeah, I'm attached to my shit. I'm a cyborg, basically.
I have every pocket designated for a certain thing, so I know exactly the weight bounce.
I rarely
a new pair of pants can throw that off. Though.
Yeah, you got to change your routine.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, but phone, keys, wallet. I'm key. Like always, like. You know, I know where they're at all times without an Apple tag or whatever the fuck.
Right. Yeah. Everyone has their one buddy that's like, I don't know.
Always losing their shit.
I don't have it.
Like, how did you?
Yeah. At this point, I think.
The most important.
I would say he's losing like money because he has to buy a new wallet so often, but I guess it gets him out of paying for drinks.
That's true.
So my
it's
wallet's
a great
gone.
alibi.
Dude, we were on the way to the bar the other day.
Yeah.
And we got in an Uber. And he's like, oh, shit, I forgot my wallet. And I'm like, don't worry, oh, shit, I forgot my wallet.
We're both.
We're like halfway to this bar, and the Uber's like, what?
I got your credit card, bitch.
Luckily, the Uber driver's like, I got like a bunch of cash. I'm like, that's a weird thing.
And you both blew him.
Yeah, we had to blow him for it. But
and it worked out.
Now we cash apped him, but like, but we blew him anyway.
Just for the
we held him down and blew him. Get his legs. We held him down just like in place for the pod, so he was standing, but he couldn't move his feet.
Like a wheelbarrow.
We just like locked his legs in there. Like, don't you fucking move. We're going to blow you to completion.
You're going to earn this money one way. And one way only. So stand up. So I met you.
I thought you were talking to the guy.
Yeah. I met you through Dan Callahan, and I knew Naeem Ali was doing the show too. But you are currently putting on a showcase show at the Fairmount Tavern on Fairmount Avenue, and 17th ish.
Yeah, right?
17th. Yeah, in Philadelphia. For you non-motherfuckers. We got international listeners. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, it's dope.
Where
at? We got Belgium, France, Germany.
Yo, I got blackmailed by a dude from France.
Chile, yo.
Chile?
Yeah, which is weird.
That's cool.
There's like 10 countries.
Damn.
I named like 5, but it's other ones.
We'll let the other ones be secret.
Yeah. You know who you are.
Yeah.
Sweden, whatever.
Is anyone in
Australia?
Anyone in Ukraine?
I don't think. No, not yet.
I think they have to just listen to their president's podcast at this point.
Zelensky. He was a comedian,
right?
Yeah.
So he's doing a podcast. It's like Joe Rogan, but it's like a little bit more politics.
So like, a
little bit more.
It's less.
Actually, it's almost like exactly like Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Just in a different language. And he doesn't go to UFC fights. He goes to war.
He goes to drop bombs.
Instead of watching someone get kicked in the face and be like, whoa, he watches his troop explode and be like, oh, shit.
Did you see their sea drones? Their sea drones are ill.
They got sea drones?
They're like little dolphins in the water, right? Like Flipper.
Man, dude.
It looks like Flipper. And it just rolls up on the Russian oil tanker and bow to the hull. Yeah,
that'd be sweet if they could make it jump out of the window and make the noise. Like,
they could like have like a launcher.
Just land right on the thing and it flops around on
and
the
that
boat.
Noise, the flipper. Yeah.
You were doing Mermaid Man from or what the fucking that funny people, the Adam Sandler ones. Fuck me like Merman or shit, I forget what the damn
the line.
Yeah, it's shit line.
What the fuck are we talking?
Stand up.
Yeah.
We have one guiding us somehow.
Yeah, stand up, yeah.
It's
Obi-Wan.
I don't think we've talked about stand
Oh yeah, Joke Dog.
Yeah, there it is.
At the Fairmount Tavern.
That's right.
Every second and fourth Thursday of the month.
That's right.
of the Gregorian calendar. No,
yeah. We go by like KGB calendar.
KGB.
That's right. Yeah, man, it's
a great showcase. The one I went to was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's been. Thank you, man. It's
you and Jeff are both hilarious.
Thank you, dude. Yeah. Appreciate that.
We talked. He's gonna come on. We don't have a date, but he's
okay. Hell yeah. Jeff Colella is the dude.
How'd you meet him?
Actually, it's pretty funny how we met. I was going to the tap room, and we both had just started at this point, but I didn't talk to him. He's really scary looking. And his bits were about.
I'll leave that up to the listener.
Yeah. I mean, he just like if you don't like, till I didn't know him, I thought he was mad at everybody, and that's just how his face is. Yeah, like that's
maybe it's just my like new comic puppy smell. Yeah, but I just went up to him and shook his hand. He's a sweetheart.
Well, now he's got a glow to him.
Yeah,
but back when it was no one knew. Like I didn't know him.
Yeah.
And I was also nervous too. Yeah. I was also nervous to talk to Dave Premiano. For a while.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah. Incredible. But Jeff comes up to me. I'm outside, like smoking a cigarette or something, with CD Schultz, which is Dave the Hammer Schultz from the Flyers' son. He was doing stand up too.
Hell yeah! So is he funny?
Yeah, he was really good.
Is he?
Yeah. No he was hilarious. He quit, but yeah, he was one of.
Wifey's a big Flyers fan.
Yeah,
she'll love to hear that.
Oh yeah, he's got like a whole bit. I don't want to do his bit, but it's about like fucking his dad giving him a bunch of concussions and shit. Yeah, it's
I love it. Yeah,
he's like he's good. But
is he still out there? Like
nah, he quit. Okay. He doesn't do stand up right now.
Okay.
But
so anyway, you and Jeff.
Yeah. Otherwise we get CD. I've been trying to get him out here, but he went through some shit, so he's just like
dig it.
Yeah,
been there.
Right. Yeah. But so Jeff comes up to us and we're outside of the tap room open mic.
Yeah.
And next door is it's separate rooms. So the next door, the main bar has usually like trivia and shit. And this night they had a virtual snowboarding. Jeff comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, dude." I'm like, "Oh, hey." And he's like, "They got virtual snowboarding next door. Do you want to go do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, absolutely. I would fucking love to do that."
Yeah.
And see me and him and CD Schultz, whatever, there, and just fucking ripped up virtual snowboarding. Yeah. And then I'm like, "Oh, Jeff is like the nicest person ever."
Yo, he's a fucking he's awesome. Yeah. Can't wait till he comes through.
Yeah, man.
So how did what brought about the Joke Dog shit?
So we were doing like mics here and there and shit, and we were like just doing stuff in Jersey, like at breweries, and we were just bringing in.
Were you still running a mic at the time, like when you formed us?
A little bit, sometimes. I
looking for a new thing.
Yeah, I stopped Flying W after the pandemic. I'll do like one show there a year now. Yeah, it'll just like I tell comedians that it's like it's an open mic, so like, but I just like tell whoever I want. I'm like, but you could do like, and I tell the audience, so like, this is a show. Yeah. So I get like a decent audience.
It's almost like a showcase. Like, you're curating.
Right.
Shit.
But I'll get like a guy that's bad at comedy that I like because I like hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Or like to do new shit.
Like me.
Yeah. No, dude, you're good.
No.
You're not in that category.
I don't know.
There's this guy named Harry. No, I'm talking about.
Say his name. I'm just kidding.
No, Harry won't mind, dude. Harry comes to the Flying W Open. He used to be a big fan of the Flying W Open mic.
Yeah.
And he is like 70 looking years old with like a gray wig.
There's always a couple old head at a mic, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating.
Right.
I love it. But there's always one.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dude is chill and gets it and is with it. Sometimes the dude wants to read from his notebook he wants to run the light for 10 minutes and talk about Joe Biden's history for some reason. Like getting some shit off his chest.
Right.
Like I always say on this podcast, like some mics are like a substitute mental institution.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've seen people just completely dissociate from themselves on stage, and it's like he needed that.
Yeah. But your old head is a good hang.
He was more just like, I want to see something crazy.
I'm in. Yeah.
And he gets on stage and he's just doing like impersonations and they don't make much sense. But like when you're done, you're like, is he a genius?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
He's like an evil genius.
Yeah, he's just like a genius and he's doing all this and knows exactly how it sounds.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it doesn't seem like he knows it is.
Right.
But
so he's playing it perfectly.
I think he knows exactly.
At the end of the day,
I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Dude.
Yeah.
I like to give him at least that.
But if you can talk to him cohesively, like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Which is the craziest shit because he'd come up to me like, and he's fucking 70, and he's like, yeah, my mom's sick. I'm like, what?
Your mom's alive?
Yeah, I'm like, congratulations.
Like,
dude.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Of course she's sick.
I'm sorry, and congratulations.
Yeah, I'm like, my dad's dead, dude. What the fuck? You got moms in 70?
Yeah. You should be like tip-tapping across the finish line, dude.
Yeah. Nah, but he was a cool dude.
Tip-tapping? What?
Tip-tapping, towing.
What am I saying? Tiptoeing across the finish line. Tip-tapping.
It's so funny because I don't think about what I say on podcasts while I'm saying it, and then I'll go back and listen to it. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it is important to be in control.
But what
I don't even remember, dude. Stand up.
Yeah, stand up. If you remember one. Yeah. Oh, we were talking about the old heads.
Yeah.
And
I think I know who you guys were talking about on last episode.
Yeah. Fenris.
Yeah.
He said their names. It's going to be out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it Roger and Linda?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What's your experience with them?
They came to the Flying W.
The name's out there.
Dude, they love the W.
It will be.
They would come out to the W like all the time.
No shit.
Yeah.
So they were like more dedicated than I am for a couple months ago.
There was like a year where I'd see them out almost every day. It's quite, you're like, how are they doing this?
Yeah.
Because Linda tells me the same joke as if I haven't heard it yet.
A million
every
times.
single time I say her, and it's actually just crazy. I was like, I love it every time. Like, I love. She reminds me of the grandma from Hey Arnold. She's crazy, like crazy.
So what is it? But like, so as Matt described it, as Fenris described it, it's like a two people, it's a dual act, but it's kind of like sometimes they're disconnected from one another simultaneously.
Yeah. But dude, it used to be them separate, but then she started forgetting her jokes.
I'm so fascinated by this. This is like hyper focus for me.
it was so funny because like he would
this is the third podcast I'm talking about, dude. And I've never seen him. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, they need their names out. He would always just give me his like business card. He's like, call me about any mics. I'm like, go on Facebook. He's like, no. Dude, he figured out Facebook and it was wild for a little bit. He was wild.
Don't let him find Reddit.
He's like a grown-up warrior, dude.
Dude, that's hilarious.
But they'd come to the W and she'd come in. Dude, she did this 2 weeks in a row because there's a DJ guy there and he has like a TV flat screen that he puts up.
For the comedy open mic?
No, just for like, he has his, like I had a separate room where it was comedy and then like in the main thing there was karaoke.
Okay.
So like the main door,
where Elvis
would be jamming the hell out
with you.
Yeah. So I mean, I would be when the show was over. That's what made it so much fun. You just fucking do like I had a bad set. I'm gonna rip Elton John. I know I could hit those notes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let those pipes go.
Yeah. But she would come in each week and like a whirling dervish dude, just like spinning all around for whatever reason, and knocked over his TV 2 weeks in a row.
Oh no!
And he's like, "What is up? Like, what?" I'm like, I don't know. I think something broke. But he's just like, "What?" I'm like, I don't know. Just be on the lookout. You know, like watch out when she comes. Just like block her. I don't know. I can't be in charge of everyone that comes. Like I don't want them. I don't want them to do that either.
Yeah. Who does?
I'm not setting a hit on your shit.
Jesus, that's awful.
She's having a good time.
Yeah. So what was their comedy about? Blow it up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
See. I mean, dude, it was funny because like when Linda was still doing her shit by herself, like she
started. Solo.
They were solo, but and like Roger would come up and like whisper in her, like she's like, what's the end of this? And he'd whisper the rest of the joke. Like,
I need that. Maybe wifey should come with me.
It was so
no, I'm kidding.
Just have like a secret thing,
Line?
like someone in a van, like
yeah.
with
Have
the
a
punchline?
secret hand sign. Yeah.
The whole background is actually like a shot thing, and the whole thing's like it's a heist.
Yeah. We're robbing the bar at the end of the night.
I always thought it would be funny, and also
doing comedy.
Yeah, dude, if you were just like had a gun on stage, but you had also a like it's a fake gun, right?
Yeah.
And you have like a dude in that prop,
Like water gun fake or replica
like
fake?
fucking one that's gonna look like a real gun.
Okay, replica fake.
Yeah, because I'm gonna shoot this dude, but he's a plant in the audience.
Got it.
You know, like, and he's gonna have a blood cap thing. So I'm gonna just be like on the stage, like, this isn't a comedy show anymore. I'm robbing everybody. Everyone give me your wallets.
And you pull it.
And then the one dude that I put in, he's like, bullshit. I shoot him immediately. And
Plug
he just
cap.
plug cap goes. And then I go, give me all your wallets. And then, so the joke, how I wanted to go is that everyone gives me their wallets and like, just kidding, and give it back. I'm like, this is just comedy. We just do this every now and again. This is every Thursday. Come on back. And just like they're all traumatized, but I know how that'll happen, and someone's gonna shoot me back. Someone's just gonna be like, "Oh no, I can get the hero."
Don't be.
But if nobody has a gun, this bit'll work.
Then it's gonna be genius. Yeah. So, yeah, the formation of Joke Dog.
Yeah.
How long have you? When's the first?
Joke Dog?
Yeah, when was the first
one you
guys
I think
did?
we've only done 3 so far.
Okay.
So it's pretty relatively
since
new.
June?
Yeah, they just redid that bar.
Like since I met you?
No.
Oh, it's really nice upstairs.
Yeah, like you're
talking about the upstairs?
Yeah, they redid like it used to be like somewhere. Oh shit, I forget what the writer's name is. It's some poet that was like a womanizer, and he got drunk there. And that's where he wrote
all of them.
Yeah, it's one of the big boys that everyone likes. Charles something maybe, Bukowski. I think
Bukowski. Yeah, he was a famous drunk.
Yeah, I think that was so. That
originally
was
Bukowski.
That was originally his bar that he used to go and write shit and get
the Fairmount Tavern.
Yeah,
fuck me.
Yeah.
I walked in there.
My buddy Steve Kane went there yesterday, and that's like all he talked about. He's like, no one knows this, but I love Steve. Steve's so fucking funny because like he just like he's like, I'm gonna talk about this. No one else like really knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Or would give a shit, but just like because he just like he has I don't know how he does. He just gets everyone on loop, and then I'm like, I give a shit. Everything he's saying is super important. Right?
Yeah. I'm locked in.
I'm like, oh, this is a very famous place. I guess I never realized that.
Should appreciate my roots. Yeah. So I showed up there to meet, like, well, not meet, but showed up there the first time. Was stressed out driving from downtown to the city, finding street parking.
Ugh.
Had a 10-minute walk. Like, that's the whole thing. It's nothing, but it was like already had my mind like spinning. So I walk in the Fairmount Tavern, right? The downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, this is the spot. And there's this like dude playing like pinball or something. I'm like, what's up, dude? Are you a comic? He's like, nah, I'm playing pinball. I'm like, word. He's like, yeah, I'm winning. I'm like, I hope you are. I'm like,
dude, that doesn't like if he was losing, dude, that would have been the wrong guy.
Some of the guy like walks in and like shakes hands, makes like, which is weird. I don't know. Maybe I mean, like whatever. He was the wrong guy.
You got the wrong.
So I went upstairs. To the Bukowski room, whatever.
The layer, dude.
No, but that shit was you guys put on a great thing there.
Cool, man. Thank you.
I would highly recommend anyone who's trying to like, do a mic in Philly, like, move towards the city, like Joke Dog. Yeah. Every second and fourth Thursday night.
That's right.
You're going to get 5 great comics usually as a showcase show. Mm-hmm. Amazing. The ones I saw. Yeah. Lemaire Lee.
Yeah, we're trying to stack those as much as possible.
Dan Callahan, our brother, and Peggy O'Leary.
Yeah.
And it was Thomas Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was an amazing show.
That's right.
Can't believe I remembered all the names.
Dude, that's good. I don't even remember that. I think I had to say all their names.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man. You got a great thing going on, I gotta say.
Yeah, appreciate it, dude. It's fun. I haven't been doing much open mic comedy recently, so it's good to like, all right, I have something that I got to do, so I got to go out more. Otherwise, I'm just gonna bomb in front of these bar. Like I think about like the bartenders. I'm like, they're gonna see everything. Like they're gonna see the progression or the lack thereof. Yeah, and I can't have that. So I put a little. I don't know why.
I appreciate that.
I don't know why bartenders are in charge of where I go because they don't really pay attention anyway. But.
As nobody, as a new comic,
you're somebody, dude. We're all somebody.
I'll be. Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Don't jinx yourself, dude. As soon as you say that, dude, you're gonna lose
shatter myself.
Your tongue's gonna fall out.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, dude. I gotta be a
no Midas
sign language
no
comedian.
King Midas. Yeah, no, but that is the shit. I met you there. Yeah. I met Jeff. I met Peggy O'Leary, who threw me a showcase, my first showcase spot in Philly. Yeah. Which went.
Yeah, Peggy's awesome. She runs she runs the city.
She's hilarious. Yeah. And she threw me a spot, and I really appreciate it. And
that's sick, man.
And it went as best as it could have.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes.
So. And there was a comics mic that night, so yeah, it is what it is. At JJ Mallon's, I should say. Yeah, but that's a great spot. The bartenders are cool as shit. It's a great comic hang.
Yeah, for sure.
Lemaire was there. Peggy, Albin. You know Albin?
Yeah.
He's the shit. Right. Yeah. No, it was great.
That place is dope.
Enough about me.
Nah.
It sprung from you. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
It sprung from meeting you, and
that's cool. Yeah. It's all about connections, baby. It is. We're all networking out here.
I'm still trying to work at the thing. Yeah. It's not just about connecting.
Oh, no, for sure.
Because doing the thing is doing the thing.
If you're just good at connecting, then...
My weakest link is,
building the art form.
Exactly.
That's got to be goal number one at all.
And I'm humble enough to say that I bombed, and it was great to hang out. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm working it out. Right. I'm working it out.
It's easier to do that than to be like the dudes like you accept. It's like, all right, I'm in a rebuilding process right now. Yeah. And just accepting that, it's easy.
I 100% am. Yeah. In a rebuild. Like after 15 years coming back.
Yeah, man. What's that like? Is it like starting over all over again? Because I felt like that after like not doing it for 3 months.
It is like starting 100 all over again. Like I told you, I don't.
Because you didn't even use any old.
I don't
material.
do any of the old shit.
That was like the one thing I was
talked about it on this,
right?
But I don't do it on stage. Yeah. But like, dude, it is tough. It is tough because I'm like now like a 40-year-old, and like I'm like an old head at the mics, almost.
Nah, as long as Roger and Linda are alive. You're fine.
But there was something I was thinking of too. Also, being coming back.
Yeah, right. Just not having, just doing like, basically just starting fresh.
Yeah. Like all I can do is like keep doing it, writing, listening back. You know. Yeah. Just keeping up with the pace that I can. But that was a show I couldn't say no to.
Oh, right.
You know, I had to do it.
You do.
I don't think I'm ready for...
That's also part of the learning curve,
I'm not ready to be filmed at all.
Right. That's part of it, is accepting gigs. Like, because I remember when I like took like a 12-minute gig somewhere, and I was telling people, and they're like, "You got 12 minutes?" I'm like, "No," but what am I like? Well, how are you doing that? I'm like, "What am I fucking not like?" I'm gonna. The other thing. I'll talk for 12 minutes.
It was an 8-minute set. I had 5.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll figure it out.
And Peggy couldn't be sweeter.
Yeah.
Just do it. It's chill. Calm down.
Right.
Like, not calm down. She never said that. But,
She slapped you.
No.
Calm down. No. You gotta calm down, man.
Couldn't have been sweeter. Just do whatever. And it was great.
She walked 3 people from the mic at Joke Dog.
She walked 3 people?
Walked 3 people.
I was down in the back.
They were.
I watched her set, but I was like down in the back.
I mean, she apologized, and I'm like, don't be sorry. It was hilarious because like they were being.
I don't want to give her away her set, but like the
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
No. It wasn't because no. She was straight like talking to them. Like she was
Oh,
like,
you're talking about on the end of the bar.
Yeah. She was like, there's people who are like not paying. She was like,
left?
she was sticking up for my honor.
Oh my God.
Because I like kind of bombed or whatever. Because they were like talking during my shit. Yeah,
Oh,
she just kept going after them.
All she did was address. Now I know what you mean.
Yeah.
All she did was address them.
Right.
She didn't walk them.
And did it like twice.
No, she didn't walk them. She just addressed them,
Right.
called them out.
Right. It was, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like a bad.
It wasn't her walk.
No.
Yeah.
It was actually like great. Like actually get these people out.
Get these people out. Yeah.
They're cast adrift.
We're doing something here.
Right. Yeah.
Go downstairs.
Yeah, that's what.
With the guy playing pinball.
Yeah.
Talk to that guy.
That's why. Yeah, you got to have a mic where it's like you have another option. If you're gonna stay here, then you're just being a dick. Like if you're not gonna like it, then.
That's one good thing about the Philly mics too. If you want to go to a drinker's bar, go to a drinker's bar. But
right.
There's comedy a lot of places.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can pick your poison.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, what's like what's like the best spot you've ever done? Like, was it the like? Whether it's like who you worked with or
so I got to open for Theo Von. That was the coolest experience so far doing stand up because like I got the call 5 hours beforehand. Wow. And I was like in a street hockey tournament, which is hockey played on your feet. And like these
not
dudes,
even rollerblades.
No, dude, just running around. It's fucking stupid, but I was playing like felt like a loser. And then my team's they're from Maple Shade. They're pieces of shit. And they're like, they know I do stand up. They're like, you're not even funny. You don't get gigs or anything like that. I'm like, whatever. And then I get a call from Theo Von, my buddy Brad Sachs being like, yo, Theo Von's about to call you. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, they needed, so like it was playing at the music box, in the Borgata. In Atlantic City.
Yeah.
So if you do a theater like that, they don't give you an opener. So he just had his feature and didn't have like anyone host because I guess he was doing clubs as well or other places they had someone prepared for him. So he didn't have anybody. The feature act was friends with my buddy Brad Trackman, who when he lived in California and then he moved this way.
Brad Trackman is the guy.
Sorry, Brad Sachs.
Okay,
Brad Trackman is
the guy who taught
yes.
David Permiano.
Yeah. That's a totally different guy.
My memory worked.
Yeah.
Shit.
Boing.
Swing. No.
Yeah, so I ended up getting like Theo calls me and it's like, yo, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how much?
Hey, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, so I heard you're a fucking nasty bastard. I'm like, I'll do whatever, you know?
Nasty.
And he's like, how much time you got? I'm like, I guess like 20. He's like, you'll do 10. I'm like, cool.
That's wise of him.
Yeah. No, yeah.
If exactly. I was like, that's I got an hour, you'll do 10.
I hear that's what they do. They're just like half of whatever you have.
So did you 5 hours before?
Yeah, so like and I'm in a hockey tournament I was at Parks Casino. I was just about to start drinking too, and I luckily didn't. And
so you were already out. Yeah. You weren't at home.
I had another game.
Like, shit.
I had another game at 2 and I didn't even drive there.
Fuck
I had my buddy I told my team that I'm doing that. They're like, well, no, you're not, because you suck at comedy. And I'm like, well, I got it. All right. Well, I won't be at the next game. So
Theo said different.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. He's never seen me, but he's letting me do this thing.
That's sick, dude.
So yeah, I on the way there, I calmed myself. Like I was nervous at first, couldn't take a nap. I'm like, but I was still tired.
Right.
Like that type of feeling. Like, ah, fuck. It was just
you gotta lay down, but there's
your
no way.
Your eyes are closed and
your
adrenaline's going so much.
Ain't happening.
Yeah.
No rest.
Right. So I was like, all right.
Got it. Yeah.
I started talking to I'm like, all right, well, worst comes to worst. My buddy James McElhine calls me, and I was telling him that I was like nervous. He's like, well, dude, your job is just to not be as good as Theo. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm like, in the worst case scenario is that it was like a sold out theater. It was like 1,200. I'm like, the worst thing I can do is ruin 1,200 people's nights. That's actually the funnier story than doing well.
It is.
If I think about it, I'm in a safe spot right now.
I have a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm safe.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
So, but how did
The show went great, dude. It was
So
unfortunately,
it went well.
unfortunately, it went
Unfortunately, you fucked up and you did well.
Yeah,
that's amazing, dude. Props to you.
Yeah, it was.
Theo's a great comic. I love that dude.
Yeah, it was cool. He was like,
did you talk to him?
Yeah, I got to I was hanging out with him for a little bit, but there's 2 green rooms because he does the Robin Williams meditation shit.
Oh sure.
So
I can't diss anybody for that. Yeah. But I've heard of the 2 green room situation where it's not even necessary.
Right.
They just don't want to talk to.
Yeah, they just they're like fuck that. But
I appreciate getting in your shit.
Yeah. I was still sat there and talked to him for like a half hour. He's just like before his set, he's like, I just got to do this. I'm like, I don't care, whatever. So
like Primiano opened for Godfrey.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't even know. He had Primiano waited in line for Gilbert Godfrey's book signing.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I opened for you. And he's like, oh.
That's shitty, dude. They should have at least been like, hey, give him my handshake, dude.
So you got to chill with the...
Yeah. After the show...
I can't see him being any other way.
Yeah, he was cool. He was definitely tired. Like, you could tell he flew in that day and shit, so he was exhausted
he's a
and
person.
shit.
He's a person, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
But, so I do my set, went well. I had to go back up, and he's like, don't forget to, say this exactly. I'm like, okay. That was fine. But Rob Cruz, my buddy,
from Deer Tagging, Do-Ragging the Deer Tags. I'm so sorry.
No,
Naeem's been on this podcast. Do-Ragging the Deer Tag. Check it out.
Yeah, he wasn't even doing I met him at open mics a few times.
Right.
But he wasn't doing comedy. He was there watching the show. Mm-hmm. He's like, what are you doing up there? I'm like, I don't know. You're the only person that knows that I'm here. Can you take a picture for me, please?
Yeah.
And he got a few or whatever.
Dude, but, how valuable and gay is that at the same time? You're like, you feel so such an ass. Hey, can you snap a pic of me?
Yeah. Otherwise I have zero proof that this happened.
Yeah, but it's good to have. It's fucking good to have.
Yeah, but I mean, that's after I saw him there and then we kept running into each other and that's how we ended up starting a podcast together.
Sick.
Yeah.
And the name of that?
That was called What Up with Rob and Cody. And
it's still out there?
It's on YouTube. YouTube and probably, I guess Apple. I don't know. YouTube. Yeah, we got our second episode. We shot it at the W in the motel with Shane Gillis.
Nice.
Yeah. So
sick.
Yeah. There's some good content on there,
amazing.
But also it's also when we first started. That was our second. It's brand new podcasting energy. So it's I can't listen to it, but. I don't know. People might find that interesting.
No,
I'm just you sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You know?
It takes a while to get in the groove. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll be halfway listening to this. I'm smelling my own farts. And I'll have to be like, you said what? And I'll fucking turn it off like, fucking idiot.
God damn it.
You stuttering bitch.
That's sick, though. Yeah, so you've had run-ins with Shane Gillis. Yeah.
Yep.
That dude, I was telling you, smoking a cig outside. That dude came out at the Hershey Giant Center, I guess it's called.
Yeah.
With energy. Just fucking, you can see he's on fire right now, man.
Yeah.
So
buzzing off of 4 BLs.
Yeah, all the BLs.
Yeah. He came out when he was at Parks and put 2 Bud Lights. He's like, it's not gay. It was right after it happened. He's like,
who gives a fuck, dude? I literally, it's funny. I have Modelo.
As you have.
It's not on purpose. That's just what I picked
I
up.
wanted it. Now it's it's all my beer is political now. This is bullshit, dude.
Go fuck yourself.
They literally figure out how to divide us in every fucking aspect.
They really do. They really do. I'm tired of it.
I just want to love everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, no, deep down, I like hating.
I like hating.
I try not to. Though.
Some people, but
it's
not based by race or gender or sex or
just hating
orientation.
it's almost like hating somebody that's fine.
Yeah,
they're fine.
Yeah,
they're well off.
I'm more like a Larry David type of hater.
Yes, exactly.
I'll find your specific idiosyncrasies that I hate, and I will destroy you in my mind.
Right. Oh yeah. I know the worst thing to say to everybody at any point in time I meet them. It's not it's just like a calculated algorithm. It's like, oh, you know this information, this thing, and that thing. The worst thing you could possibly say is I
walk away I'll walk away from like situations where I have to talk to like I don't know, airport person, cashier, whatever the thing is. I'll walk away from it being like, oh, that person just totally patronized me.
Yeah.
And like, I'll be thinking about it laying in bed, like the comebacks. I could have destroyed you, but you just totally patronized me. And that was just such a like little like, you know, first wives, you know, like first wives club. Like
that motherfucker.
That's nice. Like, oh.
I usually I'm kind of the same way unless it's like very apparent.
Yeah.
Then I snap.
Sometimes it's over my head.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm autistic. I don't know.
Yeah.
My sister,
short. Maybe they lied to you about the short bus. It's like, the big bus can't come and get you.
Listen.
Oh, is that why I'm on this bus? Yeah, no, you're in the gifted classes. It's fine.
You're totally gifted.
You're just the entire time.
Yeah, quote unquote.
I was in they put me in honors math in 3rd grade.
Yeah. In third grade, honors math in third,
which was nuts. The shit that they did though, like they didn't teach, like they did, I guess a little bit more.
Took your hair strands.
Yeah. No, dude, they had us in the stock market, like a fake stock market. Like so,
we did that in gifted class. We played the markets in gifted class.
Dude,
that was
both
one
in
of the
gifted
things.
Classes.
Fucking A.
I was making loot off of sales.
We did the same shit.
Yeah.
I forget what our team picked, but we won.
Dude, we were. No, I was winning.
There was like 3 teams and we picked stocks. Yeah. And we watched the markets for like 4 weeks.
The winners gets to go to like some gifted banquet, and I was super pumped because I was destroying everybody. But then my partner, because you had to partner up with somebody, he went into the account and sold all the shit that I bought because it was like just up all. Dude, you fucking. And we didn't get to go to the banquet, and I still never forgive him for that.
Dude, that's sick though. Like, we did the same thing in gifted class. We did other shit too, like building like jelly bean and noodle houses, which sounds like a special class.
That's
but it's like, you know, you learn that triangle is the most powerful shape or whatever, strength wise, whatever.
They were teaching
the pyramids and shit.
They were sneaking in the ancient aliens.
The Anunnaki. That's how I found out about the Anunnaki.
That's how I figured it out. They were also giving you ayahuasca the entire time.
Yeah. I was heavily on drugs. Yeah.
The kids are just throwing up and shitting themselves. It's like,
not much has changed.
It's hard to teach. You dongle.
I was on mushrooms yesterday. That's true.
I'm on. That's all I've eaten today. Was I like to microdose chocolate bars, so I take a bite of that, and then I had some mud water, which is just like the non-trippy kind. So I'm just only
chilling.
Operating on mushrooms right now.
I've allegedly like grown them.
Yeah.
And you know how
allegedly.
Yeah. Someone said that.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard that too from the grapevine.
But it was good. And it's a lot of work, but
is it?
I've heard that's what they said about that guy.
Yeah,
someone I know.
Right.
but it was sick, the payoff.
Yeah, that must be a fun payoff.
Yeah.
Started getting
but like it's expensive. Like I haven't done that in a while.
You watched that show This Is the End, or the one with the mushrooms?
This is the end? That's like Seth Rogen.
Not that one. No, it's that's not This Is Us. It's about a mushroom zombie people. Everyone's like,
what is that?
It's a horrible show to watch when you're tripping on mushrooms.
Yeah, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
It was with us.
Yeah, it's something about us. Some shit about us.
Some shit about us.
That's what it should be called.
Yeah, some shit about us.
Yeah, dude, we watched me and wifey watched like the first 3 or so.
Yeah, that's all I got to anyway. But
I'm a fan of Pedro Pascal.
I like the very beginning of. No, I just that type of like zombie start of like the mushrooms being the thing that starts it.
It could be
is fucking the only one that ever. I was like, oh, that's very
plausible.
Yeah, because I'm an exterminator, so I've seen like,
Yeah.
dude. The other day there was one of those, like I guess it was an ant, but it was like looked like this fucked up thing. And at first I thought it was just like
something you never seen
cigarette
before.
ash. It looked like, but then I was like, oh, and it's blue. So
What?
it was like and then I looked at it and it was moving around. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing?
That
it
was
like,
and it was part
like,
of it.
Yeah, it was like, yeah. And then I didn't realize. And then I started thinking, I'm like, oh, is this like? Because that's what it does. It can live in insects. Like it does attack ants.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, I think this
what
thing
is
is trying to get me right now, but I'm just too powerful.
What is that thing? The cordyceps mushroom
Yeah, something like that.
that will like zombify a ant.
Yeah.
And then
It takes
the head
over.
will explode.
Yeah.
And the spores will
Just
pour
comes
out.
out.
What?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And they basically, and then they made it make sense because they're like, humans can't get it, but with global warming.
Yeah.
So then they got
And
that.
I dove deep into Walking Dead when it came out.
Yeah.
But that like and Last of Us is based on a video game.
Oh, okay.
And that shit is way more plausible. But like,
Yeah.
yo, that shit could be real.
Yeah. Yeah. That could happen.
This is not a conspiracy. Like,
No,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
just mutations
Yeah.
and such. Walking Dead, I always rooted for Carl to get shot in the face.
Carl.
I actually wrote an episode. It starts.
Yeah, spec spread.
Yeah. I got some fan episodes.
Yeah.
What
do you got?
I was like an anti-fan.
What's like the?
I was always rooting for the zombies. So like this episode, Rick, like Carl says something, and Rick's like, "Shut."
Where are we at in the story? Like, who's the main villain?
They're like in between villains. We'll just say they're in between villains right now.
The governor?
The governor.
That dude?
Yeah.
The governor?
Yeah, they just kept like, he's back again for 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Like he's not.
Now he has,
no one gives a shit about
no
this
arm.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
He's
fuck
weaker
yourself.
now. It's like, okay, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But now this episode is like they're like, Carl, get your toothbrush or whatever, and he says something.
Carl.
Yeah, he says something lippy, and his dad Rick's having a bad day, so he just shoots him in the face right there, and then like they walk away, but the camera just stays on the dead body, and like you see like a zombie really far away.
Yeah.
And it's like 15 minutes of the zombie very slowly getting closer. Cuts to commercial. There's like goes back to the show. It's like 2 more zombies making their way.
Yeah.
And they're getting closer.
1.
And then another 50 minutes of that. Cut to commercial.
It's a slow.
Yeah. And
it's a
then
slow
like
drip.
comes back and like they're eating them. And you just like they're eating like
They go for the noises on that show too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're eating his dick first. They
The
don't usually show
SFX,
that, but
like
these things are eating dicks. They don't tell you about that, but they love the dick.
Yeah. I want to go inside. I
wonder
want
if a zombie snatched, like you were naked running around, zombie like snatched your dick, ripped it off. If you just go, wow, it's just fucking eat it.
like fuck you, and then raises middle finger.
Yeah, he just
like,
figures out that he's
yeah.
just like dickhead zombie.
Yeah.
It's like the worst. Yeah, so basically that's the episode, and then like he's devoured, and then they move away, like
and Carl's gone.
Yeah, and then he's completely gone.
Yeah,
He just showed like a bloody spot for the next 15.
yeah,
End of episode.
and that's the spot of Carl.
That's
Yeah,
That's
the name of the episode.
That's how I would. That's how I would have done that episode.
Carl spotting. Yeah, yeah. It's a tampon joke. No.
Yeah, just as
That's a maxi pad.
so this
joke.
entire show.
I don't know what you
Dude,
people
entire
use.
shows are just exposures for advertisements at the end. It's like this
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a Tampax commercial, Tampax commercial this entire time.
Yeah. Whether you're high flow or low flow, this is yo flow.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that they never play that card. They're like, oh, when the women have their periods, they must stay inside.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. When the bloodletting starts,
Yeah.
they never capitalize.
I mean, they weren't tracking around with tampons, you know, so they were just bleeding in those pants.
That's the thing.
People want zombie apocalypse. They're like, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Think about the ladies,
Think about the women. Come on, guys.
and they're having babies left and right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
come on.
Yeah, at that point, since there's no doctors, it goes back to like When you
Like,
it's funny. I compare like Game of Thrones to actual history. I'm like, look how hard it was back in the dragon.
Do you even know?
That's why I was pissed off of the first season of the new Game of Thrones, where they're just like, people just kept like giving birth and dying. I'm like, gross, dude. This is like,
well, the incest was like gross, but
I mean, but like you get over that hurdle pretty quickly. You're like, whatever, dude. I'm just happy to watch people bang.
Isn't that weird how they do that to you? Like, the incest. Yeah, the Doctor Who is molesting his niece, and it's okay. Yeah, let's get past that.
I like how they.
Let's get to the dragons, bitch.
Yeah. They don't show the dragons' dicks, but that's what I want to see.
Yeah. How do they reproduce? Like, well,
with eggs, apparently, and they need a hot.
It's very. It's a very strange operation.
Burning.
Yeah, exactly.
I just birthed these dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the women giving birth are just gonna die.
They're just gonna die.
I'm like, the baby's stuck. I can't get it out. Yeah. It's like being constipated to death.
Yeah.
But with a baby.
Yeah.
They're all shit anyway, right?
Valiant effort. Yeah. That's what they say, right?
Yeah. For sure. That's exactly what they say.
Sure. So, what do you want to do with your comedy ultimately?
Man, right now we're the rebuilding stage, so it's just get good.
Yeah.
And then figure it out.
Me too.
Get
we talked about
it. Yeah,
get good.
Do you have any situation you'd find yourself that you're like, this is like a do you have any goals set?
I want to be I hate to say it out loud.
Yeah.
But do you want to know my goal?
If you're afraid, you don't gotta. But maybe saying
my ultimate goal, I'm gonna say,
is that
I want to be the next guy.
You're gonna be the next guy.
Yeah. Wifey's home. But that's my goal.
To be the next guy.
Yeah. And whatever that means.
Yeah. Say.
I'm okay with. I'm flexible.
I'm with you on that. I'm venturing all paths. I'm in the game. I'm in the game show world now. You know. I'm like that.
Yeah. I'm not always like true to myself in pursuing it.
Right.
All I can do is like I did a 1-man podcast, 10 minutes, just talking about being consistent.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to be about.
I was going to do that every week, but then I was like, I can't.
Yeah, I was trying to do that shit. But like, I want to be a guy.
That's where the consistency's the key to that.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. But
yeah, dude, I think right now it's just whatever presents itself, and if it speaks to me, you know.
Yeah.
I started a weed game show with this dude Mike Hoff.
Hilarious! It's hilarious.
Thank you. It's called Take a Rip. It's on YouTube at Ganja Game Show if you want to check it out.
Yeah. Say it again.
It's called Take a Rip. But if you like looking up YouTube, put in like at Ganja Game Show, and you'll find it. I'm the host, Bong Barker.
Yeah.
The whole premise of it is like it's take a rip because it's a weed base, so you gotta spin this wheel, whatever it says, you gotta take a rip. But also we're ripping off all game shows.
Yeah.
I'm I'm the host,
great.
Bong Barker. We have a Price is Right round, but we call What Did That Run Me?
Shit, I love it.
I'm gonna get sued, I think, but I don't.
No.
No. You just gotta stay under the radar.
Yeah. I love it. I'd love to be a part of it.
Yeah, man, we'll definitely get you on an episode, and we want to start doing it like Price is Right, where it's like a live audience and you pay and you could possibly win all these prizes.
Hell yeah!
Right now, all the prizes are just hilariously just like idiot.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Glella was on it, and he won 5 cigarette packs filled with roaches, dude. He was like, what the fuck. We don't have any. We need money.
I don't need a guest. I mean a gift.
Yeah, no,
I'd love to be part of it.
Like that's where it is right now. We want it eventually when it's a live show for people that are participating. Yeah.
So I'm well qualified.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get some interview.
Yeah, my job. This is the job interview.
Yeah.
Do you do it? Do you want to be on YouTube?
Yeah,
okay, you're hired.
I smoked you up a little bit.
Yeah. I got you back, dude. I got you back and then some.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Nah, dude, we're gonna get you ripped on this thing.
Please do.
Yeah, but dude, so the like how I was saying, like how you just like I'm just going with the flow. Like I just kept running into Mike Hoff left and right. He was like working at my sister's wedding, and then some like just random shit. And I'm like, oh, the universe is saying that we got to do something. What do you got? He's like, I got this game show idea I was thinking of, and then we just started collabing on it, and it's panning out to be pretty exciting stuff. Like I was telling you, the one thing I don't know if I should. No, I'm not gonna say it, but some exciting stuff on the horizon.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. You announce it when you're ready.
Yeah.
We'll trim this up so it's nice.
No, nice
and easy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just, it's. I just don't want to be like the dude. It's like, oh, this one guy. But I already did it with like Shingles twice today.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Today?
No, it's like on this podcast. I was like, oh, I know Shingles.
No.
Oh, Theo Von, ever heard of him?
No.
It's funny though, because like I don't like.
Those are wins, dude.
Yeah.
Those are wins.
Yeah,
you gotta count your wins in comedy. Fuck that. Right. I'm in the stage right now. I'm I'm brand new again. You gotta count your wins.
Right. Yeah, but don't count the chickens before they hatch. And that's why I'm gonna keep this egg in my pocket. It's gonna crack.
You got that right.
I'm just gonna have yolk running down my leg.
But you gotta enjoy the ride.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the fun.
Yeah. Open mics were that, and then you get older, and then it's like this is like a lot of mentally ill
that can
people.
get old. That gets old.
That gets old, but you still gotta like, especially when like how you're saying like, and same with me, like when you get back into it. Like I was doing shows for like one booker, but I'm like, all right, the only way to get out there more is to go to more open mics and to see comedians that book shows and shit, not just bookers. And that shit, like, it's exhausting meeting that amount of people that
you forget names. You can't
I don't
remember names that you want to.
The only reason I remembered your name is because you texted me the next day saying your name.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have been man or bro. Until I heard you. Until like you went on stage 3 times and I've heard your name. Like I can't. And it's nerve wracking too because
I don't. The way it goes.
I don't want to.
You meet so many people.
Yeah. I'm bad with names. I gotta start doing the ebonics or whatever.
Yeah.
But then that'll get fucked up because the only way I'll remember it is if it's like some sort of
weird.
flaw on their face, so I can quickly put the pieces together.
Pickle.
Yeah. You know, so I can get them quick back.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
Well, I used to at school when I would go out to bars, I would any girl I'd met, since I kept forgetting names, I'd rename them Topanga.
Yeah.
And they would be like, oh, like boys music. They love that because it's like, oh, I want to be
childhood crush right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so they're always like flattered by it, and I never forget it.
Yeah.
Everyone's Topanga.
You just number them.
Yeah. They're either Topanga or 9/11. Either way.
Never forget.
Either way. There's no reason behind what they look like and why I would name them 9/11.
Yeah.
But let's just say the towers fell.
Towers fell. New York will.
It was an inside. Let's just say I was part of the inside job.
The skyline will never look the same.
Actually, I got herpes from her. I have just like 2 towers. I have 2 herpes right next to it.
Just the 2.
Yeah, but we
just
got I actually got those removed, and now we just have beams of light shooting up.
Yeah,
at night.
It's a celebration, really.
In their memory.
It's actually a celebration.
We're not afraid,
bitches.
Dude, what is so like now that like the more you hear World Trade Center, like like now I'm older, I'm like, so the world's trading in this center.
Where were you?
I was listen, all right.
I'm putting you on the spot.
All right, listen, man. All right, it was me.
Hot seat.
It was me the whole time.
Yeah.
I was in 3rd grade. I was sitting in class, and they didn't let us out for recess that day, and not because I was bad. It was because they said it was 9/11 just happened, so like, don't let the kids out. They're all over the place. But it was actually just because they told us there was bees on the playground. That was their excuse why we weren't allowed out. But it was just because there was, terrorists popping off. So like, let's not let the kids go out to play. right this second. And then people were just kept like picking up their their kids. And then there's like not that many kids left in the classroom, and I'm still like, I don't know. Yeah. Then you get to the bus stop and all the parents are waiting there, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then like you get to home and they're like, look, it's all we're watching on TV. My mind, I'm like, oh, this is like the end of the world. But I wasn't like bummed about it. I was just like, sweet, I don't have to do my homework. And I wasn't doing my homework, and my mom's like, you got to do your homework. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You see the TV?
Look at the TV.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah. And she's like, no, you got to do it.
I was in 12th grade.
That must have been scarier.
I was in AP English, which is, okay, to humble myself even more from my humble brag gifted shit, I took AP English. Kudos to me.
Hell yeah.
But I failed math. Had to take summer school.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in
math.
I was in AP math. But
so we're like
and my hockey coach was my English teacher, so I was good.
Oh, weird. Yeah, so you're golden.
It worked out.
Yeah.
For the first year.
Yeah. So I was placed in AP English, failed math. But anyway, I was in AP English class. They came in and said,
get down on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
AP class was on a plane.
This shit was intense.
That was Flight 92.
It was very intense. They came in and said a plane hit the White House.
Oh shit.
Like, oh shit!
So they hit you with a let's tell them something worse.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, that would be less people. So
my teacher, James Hudson, rest in peace, my AP English teacher, just kept it moving. Next class was computer class. It was like I was learning C++.
Yeah.
Whatever that computer language is, I don't remember.
It's learning how to type.
Yeah, I don't remember shit. But yeah. So, but she, that teacher put it on, and I saw the second one hit. I saw the second plane hit live.
That's pretty cool.
And
I mean, not cool, but it's like
no. I mean, like I appreciate
wild.
seeing it. Like I do. Like it's weird, but yeah, it happened.
That's nuts.
And they sent us. I don't know if they sent us home.
What was
early.
what was like the vibe in the school?
The vibe was dark, bro.
Was anyone that you knew in the school parents were in the building? Or I guess you're far.
No.
So I know a few of my buddies
now,
in like New York.
I know people now. A couple of people who were in there, but no one directly at that time. No. But I just remember I don't know if they let us go early or if we just left at regular time, but I remember getting high as shit on the way home, smoking a bowl while driving.
Right. End of the world. Why wouldn't you? That's my version.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, shit is different now, son.
I couldn't do that. So, but my only
that's what
thing
I was doing.
To not do my. That was
like, shit is.
We were on the
different.
same page, dude. I wasn't doing my homework. You were smoking and driving.
Yeah.
That was the correlation of a third grader and a 12th.
Access to the weed.
I would have been blazing it up in my Jeep Wrangler, fucking one that's battery powered.
Oh, I had a Oldsmobile Regency 98. People called shotgun on the backseat because the shit was so plush.
Yeah.
But,
these things are the fucking coolest.
That was sick. It was a sick car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember getting high as shit that day and driving home. And damn, we're talking about 9/11.
It's funny. This is the first time I've ever had a serious conversation about 9/11.
Me too.
But I'm interested. I never talked to anybody really that
Yeah, so I was
like my family
senior, smoked, went home, smoked. And then my church, at the time I was forced to go to church. Not religious now, but it was a Lutheran church. And they just had a gathering, just let's get together, which I appreciate as an adult now.
Yeah.
Let's just get together as adults and be like, yo, shit is fucked up, right?
Yeah.
It was just a gathering.
Right.
That's amazing. And at the time, I was like, I'm not going to fucking church.
Yeah. 12th
Like,
grade, you're just
yeah.
like mad all the time.
Yeah.
I still got that.
Absolutely.
Like,
I still have the anger, but
people text me just nice things. My immediate response is, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Shit,
send me a nice quote. I'm going to hate it.
How dare you text my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
That's
the
wild. You brought that out of me.
Dude.
Like I said, like I
Right.
don't remember shit until you talk about it.
dude. That's how you find them. It's like in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He grabs the fucking wand memories out of his brain or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how my
Sick.
brain works. Like I have like a bunch of like crazy shit that happened to me, and this and that, but like I can't unleash
It's
it
not always
unless-
on command.
It's not. It's like three. It's like some of them are in secret vaults where you need to have two keys.
Yes.
Like another person needs to have a key that he doesn't know that he has, and he unlocks it.
Oh
And
my
then
God, you just said it.
Yeah.
I love that. I hate to sound gay, dude. That's
I got you gay.
You got me gay, bro. Fucking A.
You're
You
gay.
unlocked it. You unlocked-
Oh shit! I got that key on you.
You unlocked my a-hole.
Yeah, the fucking chastity belts.
Dual-
You need the dad's
This is
handprint.
dual
too.
control. Yo, that's it though.
Right?
What the
It's like
fuck?
unlock memories
Go ahead.
like that, dude.
That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
It's like
But
it brings it.
yeah. Nah, dude. It's like so like what you were just saying kind of remind like the gathering. So someone one of my buddies in like second grade got lost. My area is woods too.
Yeah.
So like he
Same here.
yeah, it's like it's pretty woodsy. And he was in second grade, overnight, lost, didn't come home. At this, like, my dad thought he was kidnapped. He's like, oh, he's gone. I'm like, well, yeah, dude, tell your fucking son in second grade that is one of his best friends is kidnapped. He's a negative person. But they they said like he still went out and like looked in the woods, like you never know. And they said they had met at like the firehouse and like prayed beforehand.
Wow.
And I was just like, that must have been fucking powerful
That
a
was
little
fun.
bit. But also
Yeah.
like, please fucking God, let us
Yeah.
find this kid and
Let's
please
just-
don't let it be disturbing when we do.
Like, that's a 50-50.
But also, I also like to think of them doing it this way where they pray and then one of them peeks their head out the door and like looks both ways. It's like, all right, I guess we got to go look. The prayer didn't work. The prayer didn't. Tried to pray your way out of don't work. It's like,
That's
dear
tough.
God, this would be cool if he just came out of the woods.
Yeah.
Any takers. Any
nope.
God, too. We have a. We're doing them all
And
right now.
months went by.
Oh, man. The cat just turned off the volume.
She's fucking with the.
She's
Dude.
DJ Cat.
What the hell? Oh, we're good. That's
I think
just
she-
the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the recording.
That'd be sweet
cunt.
if you could like train your pets to do stuff like
like
that.
mute.
Just-
I got a cough.
I taught my dog how to produce podcasts.
yeah.
Podcast dog.
B-dog. That's awesome. So shit.
Yeah, man.
What do you want to promote?
I think I promoted everything, like just the game show. Check that out.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout.
Say it again. Say it
Yeah,
again.
it's called Take a Rip. You can look it up on Instagram at Ganja Game Show, or go YouTube at Ganja Game Show. Just fucking subscribe, man, and
Hell yeah.
keep your eyes
It's
peeled.
hilarious.
So, because like eventually we want live audience, and we found a few other venues that are gonna let us do it there. So you come out, and we'll actually have some good prizes for you. So
Yeah.
you can win like bongs and shit.
And what do we got for Joke Dog?
Yeah, Joke Dog every other Thursday on the 2nd and 4th, Fairmont Tavern. Come on out. Shows sign-ups if you're going to do the mic portion at 7:30. Mm-hmm. If you want to catch just a showcase, then
It's
you
an
got
amazing show.
that. We always try to get some heavy hitters to
And they do.
yeah, and we get those guys, so it's cool to watch them work, and then it's open mic afterwards. So
What's your Instagram?
yeah, you get to hit me on the Instagram at right.cody.
Perfect. Thank you so much, dude.
Dude, thank you for having me. This has been a ball.
This was amazing. Please come back soon.
Dude, Absolutely.
We have a lot more to talk
Oh
about.
yeah. Hell yeah, bro.